So I've just had the meeting with the landlord with 10 properties, just to try and understand what problems they're currently having, what the challenges are, and really how we can help. And it's the usual, really. So their main gripe, or their main frustration, is actually with the maintenance of the property. The current lettings agent, and with a portfolio of that size, it is being managed by a lettings agency, and it's a high street agency as well. So the problem with the current high street agency is that they're not keeping on top of the maintenance. It's apparently taking half a year to resolve an issue, and you'll find that this is often the case with high street lettings agencies. And the reason for that is because the people working there aren't building specialists. They're not landlords, or the person behind the keyboard or behind the phone is almost certainly not a landlord themselves or have any experience in buildings and maintenance. It's mostly admin. So they wouldn't have kept on top of the maintenance. The other issues are that they didn't do check-in properly. They didn't provide the relevant documents, which is really, really important. And the sense is also from the landlord is that they're being squeezed, or that when it comes to maintenance, they feel like the agent or the contractor they're using is trying to make money from them, and more than what really the cost of the job is. Again, that's quite common. So I had to reassure them, and this is completely true because I'm quite transparent with this sort of stuff, that we, as a licensing agency, we come from a development background. I'm a landlord myself. My business partner is a landlord. We own a decent portfolio in Birmingham, and we treat our landlord's property as if they're our own. We have to make sensible landlord investment decisions. And our team, as a result, our team has a lot of building experience. In fact, our property manager owns a building company himself. So we completely get the maintenance side of things. And our relationship with our contractors is that we don't make money on any jobs, and on contractor we don't get kickbacks, we don't charge a premium, we don't charge any fees. Whatever the contractor charges is what the charges us, is what they'll charge the landlord. And they always do it, and the contractors always charge us slightly less, and then we pass that saving onto our landlord client. And the reason for this is because we're really good to work with. We provide them whatever they need. There's no issues. Payments are quick. We give them a lot of work as well. And our clients, our landlords, are actually really good. They'll pay on time. There's no gripes whatsoever, generally speaking. So as a result, our contractors will prioritize any maintenance that we send them, any jobs that we send them, and they'll do it at a good rate. They'll make sure it's done properly, and they're trustworthy. They'll do a good job, essentially. Anyway, so they're going to have a conversation now with the current listings agent. As I try to work with them, see what you can do, and let's see what happens. A lot of these situations, I'm just there to try and help, just try and advise. A lot of times nothing becomes of it, and that's absolutely fine. Landlords, they just like to see what else is out there. But sometimes maybe we're a good fit, and maybe we are the right people for them, and if that's the case, they'll reach out to us again, and then we'll move forward with it. But generally speaking, when a landlord decides to leave an agency, it's almost always because they are not attentive enough, and especially not attentive enough with the maintenance. So anyway, my name's Nguyen. We're manage high quality HMOs and singlets in and around Birmingham. If you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to like and follow for more. All right, see you.